Have you ever looked at a gold bar and wondered what makes it so, well, valuable? It's so much more than just a chunk of metal. Today, we're going to dig into the world of premium gold, and we're using one of the biggest names in the business, PAMP Suisse, as our case study. So this really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? What is it that makes a bar of gold more than just its weight? Beyond the spot price and the metal itself, there are all these hidden layers of trust, artistry, and security that create its real value. It's time to peel back those layers. So here's our game plan. We'll start with the bar itself, then we'll unpack what the Swiss standard actually means. From there, we'll dive into the art and assurance that protect your investment, talk a little strategy about size, and finally, we'll see how this all connects to a huge global hub like Dubai. Let's get started. All right, first up, PAMP Suisse. You've probably seen the name around, but what does it actually stand for? It's Produits Artistiques Métaux Précieux. Now, my French isn't perfect, but that translates to Artistic Precious Metals Products. And right there in the name, you get a clue that we're talking about something more than just a lump of metal. Here's the key thing to get. PAMP Suisse isn't just some company that makes gold bars. It's a global benchmark for quality. Investors all over the world trust this brand because they know the purity is exceptional and the manufacturing is just incredibly precise. It's a name that carries a lot of weight, both literally and, figuratively. And that reputation for quality? It leads us straight to the foundation of its value, the Swiss standard. This is what really separates the serious investment-grade gold from everything else out there. You'll see this number stamped on every investment bar, 999.9. So what's that all about? It simply means it's 99.99% pure gold. People in the industry call it 4 nines fine. This is pure 24-karat gold, and it's the undisputed global standard for any serious investment bullion. Honestly, anything less just isn't playing in the same league. And that's exactly why where it's made matters so much. That Swiss refinery mark isn't just a label, it's a whole legacy. Think about it. It's built on centuries of Swiss financial stability and neutrality. It's kind of like the Swiss made on a luxury watch. It means an obsession with quality, absolute precision, and a reputation for trust that is instantly recognized in every major market on the planet. So we've got the purity and the precision locked down, but PAMP takes it even further. Now let's look at the art and the assurance features that really make these bars stand out. This isn't just some random design. This is the iconic Lady Fortuna, the Roman goddess of fortune. Her image is instantly recognizable, and it turns the bar from just a financial asset into a beautiful piece of art that symbolizes exactly what investors are looking for: prosperity and preserving their wealth. But beauty needs protection. So let's break down the PAMP certification process. It's basically a 4-step fortress. First, it's minted in that pure 999.9 gold we talked about. Second, every single bar gets its own unique serial number, like a fingerprint. Third, it's sealed in special packaging. And finally, it comes with an official assay certificate. It's all about guaranteeing authenticity. Let's zoom in on that packaging, the Certi PAMP. This is so much more than just a plastic case. It's a tamper-evident seal. Think of it like the security features on a banknote. It guarantees the bar is authentic and that no one has messed with it, which is absolutely crucial for protecting its quality and, importantly, its resale value down the road. Okay, so we've covered the quality and the security. Now let's get practical and talk strategy, because when you're buying gold bars, size really does matter. This table really paints a clear picture. Using some prices from the Dubai market, you can see just how wide the range is. You could start with a tiny 1-gram bar for around 660 dirhams, but at the other end of the spectrum, a 1-kilo bar is over 600,000. This kind of flexibility means there's an entry point for pretty much every type of investor. So this brings up a huge strategic question. Do you go small or do you go big? Let's quickly compare the pros and cons of smaller bars versus their much larger cousins. Really, it all comes down to a trade-off. Smaller bars, we're talking 1-gram, 10-gram sizes, they offer incredible flexibility. They're super easy to sell off piece by piece, which gives you liquidity. On the other hand, the bigger bars, they have a lower premium over the gold price per gram. That makes them way more cost-effective for serious, large-scale investors. It just depends on what your goal is. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The info we're looking at is from a dealer in Dubai. And that location is actually really important. We need to understand why. So why Dubai? Well, it's one of the world's major hubs for precious metals. What that means for you is transparent pricing that's tied to international rates and really competitive premiums.
But maybe most importantly, it offers amazing resale liquidity, not just in the UAE, but globally. It's a secure, direct gateway to owning top-tier Swiss bullion like PAMP.
There's a quote from our source that just nails the two big ideas we've been talking about. Invest in Swiss precision. Own globally trusted gold. It's simple, right? It's all about the incredible quality of the product and the fact that it's universally accepted as a store of value.
And that brings us to our final thought. As we go deeper and deeper into a world of digital currencies and assets you can't even touch, it kind of makes you ask, what is the real lasting value of a physical guarantee? You know, something you can actually hold in your hand, with trust that was forged in Swiss precision and sealed with the goddess of fortune. It's definitely a question worth thinking about.